Morning everyone, Sunday the 4th of Feb. This is a very quick video for people who are considering maybe getting a puppy or a dog. I tried to make a video on puppies in general the other week and YouTube wouldn't let me upload it. It was over 30 minutes apparently, and for some reason I couldn't get to it. So this is purely about people who are thinking of getting a puppy, and I'll make some shorter ones around getting a puppy progression. So if you're thinking of getting a puppy, the first thing really you need to do as adults is have a discussion around how much time do you have available in the day, what breed are you thinking of, and basically if your working day's normally 8 to 4, well your day's now going to be sort of 6:30 because you have to get a dog out in the morning. Plus with puppies you have to bear in mind they probably need letting out every 2 hours, so if you don't work from home I would suggest a puppy isn't for you. Go to a rescue, get a 3 or 4 year old dog that can be left a little bit longer, 5-6 hours maybe, and do it that way. You know, you still get yourself a dog. A dog gets out of rescue, etc. But let's imagine you've decided you want a puppy. Now, are you getting, point number 2 is, are you going to get a pedigree dog or are you going to get a mongrel? Now, people don't like the word mongrel, but your mongrel breeds are anything that has more than one breed in it, such as your cockapoo, Cavapoo, Springador, Cockador, Labradoodle, Golden Doodle, Sprolly, you name it, they're all out there. Lovely dogs, but they're mongrels. If that's the case, try and find somebody who's got one of the breeds you've got and talk to them. Where do they get it from? Was their breeder any good, etc. If you're getting a pedigree, such as Springer Spaniel, Golden Retriever, Labrador, Vizsla, Doberman, Rottweiler, whatever it may be, again, talk to people you know who have one. Talk to some trainers who might know a breeder. I get a lot of people asking me around, do I know anyone who has Spaniels and Labradors, etc. Yes, I know lots of people, very good breeders. You won't go wrong. So you've decided you want a puppy and you're going to get a pedigree. You've got some good advice and you think, yeah, we're going to get, let's say, I would suggest, if it's just an adult couple with no kids, then I would suggest that gives you a fairer remit. If it's an adult couple with young children, when I say young, I say under the age of 10, first puppy, I'd be looking at something like a Golden Retriever. Very good with children, very chilled dogs. But again, it's all about making sure you raise your dog the right way, the same as you raise your children. Point 3, you've decided you're going to get a pup and you want a pedigree dog. And let's say it's going to be a Golden Retriever. The next discussion, before you even arrange to go and see a dog, is have you got the time in your work in your day, especially if you've got children, the school run, all that, this dog's still got to go out. You've still got to be there every 2 hours. Let's say one of you works from home. Every 2 hours you've got to come off whatever you're doing, let a dog out. More importantly so, can you afford it financially? It's not just like buying a water bowl in a crate and some food. Potentially you've got training costs if you want to go to a trainer. You've got insurance costs if you're going to insure your dog. Some people don't. Some people have a little pocket fund and a 0% credit card and they use it as and when needed. Either way, you're still going to need to have the spare cash. And at the moment, everything's going up. With insurance, whether you claim or not for your dog, your renewal every year will go up. And sometimes by quite a substantial amount. So you need to bear all this in mind even before you go and see. So let's say point 1, 2 and 3, you go, yeah, we're getting a pedigree puppy, we're home enough, we've got the time of the day and we can financially afford it. You find your breeder. What I would then do is go and see the pups at 4 weeks old, but don't pick anything, just go and see them. When I say go and see them, make sure you see them with mum. Make sure you go in the house. Make sure you ask the breeder some questions around if they bred any dogs before. You know, look at mum's temperament. Have they got any photos or videos of the dad? If they've got dad, can you see him? All these little things. And then the 5th and last part for getting your puppy would be go back then at 6 weeks old and then you pick one, because between 4 and 6 weeks the dog's eyes open and they have a little bit of character. So then you can sort of work out which dog you want. 6 weeks old, you pick your puppy. They'll start to be getting weaned off mum, so you'll see their behaviours a bit better. Make sure the breeder lets you know that they're having some time away from mum. they're socialising them with people and maybe with children. You know, they're playing with them, all these sort of things. All these sorts of things will set up the stall ready for you to come in, because your dog will already have some knowledge of children, how they run around and the noises they make. All this sort of thing will give you success. I'll make another one on these about your puppy coming home and the things you should be thinking of. But right now, before you get a puppy, that's the 5 things you want to bear in mind. And please, 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 if you generally think the answer to any of those questions is no, or you don't have the money, the finance, certainly if you don't have the finances, don't get a dog at all. But if you don't have the time, or you're not home enough, please go to a rescue and rescue an older dog, because they need as much love as everybody else. Okay, take care.